fall out.
Y'all ready?
Round one.
Settle or don't settle.
The difference between selling and compromise is when you compromise, there is something that you are willing to bend on. Something that you say, you know what, this isn't as important to me if I get this or I don't. I can work this out. I have room to move. But there are other things where you're like, there is no room to move on this. I'm not going. I'm not doing it. So if you settle, you take that thing, you say, I am not going, and suddenly, I guess I have to go. So fuck it. I surrender. Compromise and surrender aren't the same thing. If I have to settle, that means I'm giving up something I believe firmly in. Compromise means, you know what, I'm willing to work with you. This isn't something I have a staunch stand on.
Okay, so what is it that makes you say, you know what, I'm just not going to be with you?
Oh, God, your teeth fucked up. It's a wrap. I'm out.
But see, I don't
So
think that
shallow.
way. I don't think that way.
But you know what? I have a problem.
Yes, you. We're not going to talk
That's
about
my
that.
problem.
We just all know that Terry Lewis selfish and she likes shoes. Nah.
I have a problem. I will not move from my standpoint. I don't.
So-
Well, there are things that you're just not willing to settle for.
That's
Keep
the
that in
problem.
mind.
You gotta compromise.
But see, okay, so if you had a dude that he could dress his ass off, but it's just he refuses to wear anything purple. Just refuse. Fuck it, I'm not doing it. For you, you're like, that's stupid.
I mean, I wouldn't care.
But that's something you're willing to compromise on. You're just like, I don't really give a shit. if
That's
you do
not
or not.
compromising me, though. That has nothing to do with me. That man don't like purple.
Say you guys are perfect together. Your favorite color is purple. Come down to your wedding. He's like, man, hell no.
Oh, that's messed up.
But you love that man enough to say, okay, well, we can squeak it to blue. You're willing to compromise. It's something stupid and superficial, but you're willing to compromise on that.
See, right
But
there.
there are other things where you're just like, man, fuck you. I'm not going. Settling is when you take that fuck you, I'm not going, and you just go.
But can you ever get in a point in your life where you look at someone else and you say, okay, they've been through some stuff, and I need to be patient and let them work through what they've been through?
But there comes a time when that patience has to stop. You
I
can't
agree.
be patient
But-
for 14 years
no,
and say,
I
he's
get
going
it.
to change.
No,
I love him.
No, I'm not talking about change.
Yeah.
No.
Because you're trying to change a man.
That's not what I'm saying.
Everybody up.
You should give everyone a chance.
Yeah.
I firmly believe in that because some people just need time to adjust. Maybe they're used to being by themselves all the time and aren't used to being with somebody else, and so there has to be that curve for them. True and understandable. But when you come to that point where you're like, okay, look, I've asked you every month. I've gone from give me this time together, give me a week, a month. Okay, give me a day a month. Okay, give me 6 hours a month. And you see you're not getting any of that? Fuck a patience. You ain't giving me shit and I'm out. You can't give me what I need. So I'm not giving you me. I'm out. You work this out within yourself.
I agree, but
Call Dr. Phil.
you're saying the same thing that I'm saying. At first is to compromise at first and say, hey, this is what I need. You know what I mean? And then if it doesn't go from there, then
Okay, I got it. Compromise and settle. Two different things.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Listen,
But I'm
learn.
still not compromising. Bitch! Shit! Me,
Oh,
and that's
no.
it.
This is a real...
I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
This is a real
If you don't like
line
me,
here.
then fuck it. What's the song? If you don't like it, then fuck it. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
I'm supposed to. Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
But when you're in a very, very long relationship, you won't compromise.
Sometimes you just settle for that long. We just like, fuck it, I don't really give a damn. You know what, I'm just never putting the toilet seat down. I don't even care, dude. Just be outside. I don't give a shit. You know? You get to that point with them, and that's, you know, sometimes it's beautiful, sometimes it's not. But on the other hand, if it hasn't been that long, or you're in a place where, you know, I can still move on from this. You know, I'm not traumatized. I'm not 20 years in.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
What? No,
Because
y'all know
I
about it.
think
Yeah.
I'm going to let the women have this one because me and Will are really...
They said
Y'all
two
are kinda
words.
quiet.
I'm
Okay, so I'm gonna give it to the guys. If you have a chick that she's a diehard clubber every Thursday, Saturday, and some Sundays
In that
she can
bitch.
find it.
She's in there.
Religiously. You have something you want to go to that's not clubbish. You know what? Let's go to a comedy show. Let's go to a concert. No, I already bought my clothes for the club. I'm going. So you give her the next month. Well, look, this event's coming up. Let's skip the club. Let's do this. Or let's just stay home and watch a movie. I just want to spend time with you by myself. Well, I'm already dressed and I call my girls and we going. When does that come for you when you're like, you know what, this isn't compromising. I'm not settling for this shit. Either you stay home with me at least once or it's a wrap.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
I got
That's
Better
that
way
you
of
give
putting
them
it
that
now.
Fair
patience
analogy.
and
Okay,
Fair
so
analogy.
now-
Yeah.
now-
Here's
I'm
my
with
thing
you.
is,
Now I'm
okay,
with you.
there's compromise and there's ultimatums. And there's a difference in compromise and
Okay,
Ultimatums.
I don't do ultimatums.
to you. I'm sorry, is that still to you? but you may do it to other people. You're saying I'm not gonna put up with this. This is the way it is. Boom.
I'm
If
not
you don't
doing
like
this,
it,
I'm not doing not this. I'm not doing this.
I'm out.
Fuck you. I'm out.
exactly.
Aha.
So that is an ultimatum.
Aha.
You don't get a 15 point stance on the fresh.
Aha.
Leave me alone.
I told you I have a problem.
Classes start Tuesday.
And how much time we have?
You about you 6? Yeah, 6 right now.
6 minutes. Okay. I think she has enough time to.
Listen, I don't do ultimatums. Like, well, me, is it? I'm saying,
You don't take them, but you give them.
okay, fine. So what, are you judging me now? Are you judging me?
I don't know. It just sounds like somebody is selfish and likes to be in control. Is all.
It's not that I like to be in the I just want to do what I want to do.
Because you want to be
If my
So-
child want me to go out, I want to go out. If you don't understand, I know a
That's
few
a
people and
control
like they
thing.
have a birthday every month, and every month is a birthday month.
That's
so
fine.
meaning, you got to be places.
Okay.
People want to see you around.
You
That's
don't
cool.
have to. Fuck them.
I mean, that's
See,
cool.
I
I mean,
care.
go.
I care.
That's when you
But
go
next
to the
week,
party today.
just
Happy
know.
birthday. I love you.
We go
You
in.
have an appointment. Just
You have an
know.
appointment.
Just know.
Tell them, look, I will be in the bed naked at 12
Because I
o'clock
mean, it's
fucking
like
somebody,
look
and
at
I
my
hope it's
situation.
you.
I mean, that's look at my
Damn.
situation though. Real talk. Here go my situation where it is every week. I'm working 6 days a week, strong, easy. And I'm gonna be busy every day. Sometimes you probably might not see me till after midnight. If you see me at all, there's gonna have to be some kind of compromise there.
And that's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying is, I know your situation.
Right,
So-
right, true.
Can I be patient? And can I ask, hey, okay, you're gonna be out at midnight. So can you make some time for me?
But,
I'm working with his situation.
but
not
you also
your
have to be
situation, but you know what I'm
realistic, though. Like, in a situation like his, if he works 6 days a week, and it's guaranteed he's going to work 6 days a week, you can't tell him, I'm going to be patient and wait for you to take these 3 days off from me. What the hell 3 days is he going to give you? People have to learn to look at the situation they have, not the situation that they have in their head. Like, Wendy Williams and her friend in her head thinks she don't know them motherfuckers. You have to be realistic and see what's actually there and not see what you want.
Hell, said hi.
You know what I mean? If you with a guy that say he works 5 days a week, he's off on the weekends, it's reasonable for you to tell him, look, I need you to take a weekend for me. Because he's going to have that at some point. He's going to have it to give to you. But if you have somebody that works every weekend, it's unrealistic for you to say, I want you to give me a weekend because he can't do it.
Yeah.
Aha.
You got to work within your bounds. You got to work
Because
within
I got
what
this
you
thing
have.
called 2 car notes and rent. Gotta keep the phone because you want to call. Now, I mean, this is just my own personal situation where it is, I'm always working, so I mean, some people look at that as a turn on,
And
some
I'm
look at it
always
as a turn
everywhere,
off.
so people don't like people who's always everywhere.
You don't need to be with them
It's
people.
not that
Yeah,
easy
you don't
to
need to
find
be
somebody
the-
that's their thing. Maybe
Yep.
you're everywhere and they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I like the fact that y'all can be everywhere together.
'Cause,
You
boy.
home base, you know what I mean?
Because, yeah, so
Yeah, what?
me and Terry, basically, we don't need those people
We need these people.
at the end of the day. Yeah.
Throw me in that loop too.
Ride on God. That's what it is.
I swear, if I ain't everywhere with the lights on it.
You know?
It is only
And thinking
right.
about 8 different things while they eating it.
Sure.
Trust me, I'm DJing and like, yeah. Next week I could do that right there. That done.
And then this.
What over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They call it
My phone goes up
multitasking.
right here.
Yeah.
All
It's
the same
Phone
insane.
goes
time.
right here. My phone in my lap. The puppy
Because
right
it's so
there,
crazy.
the
Because I'm
shoes
telling
in there.
y'all, I work 6 weeks right now, and that's
6 weeks.
oh, 6 weeks. I'm right now.
see,
6 days out of the week, but in all reality, I actually still have a lot of more things I need to do.
Real talk is like 7-7.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a lot of things I need to actually still be doing.
It's all
so.
about compromise, people.
It really is all about compromise.
You should compromise. You should not settle.
Exactly. Know what you're willing to move on and what you're
20
not willing to
seconds.
move on.
There it is.
Because if you don't know, you're going to be fucked up.
Well, that's the nutshell, folks.
I learned my lesson. What about you?
Hey. So we're signing off right about now while Memphis Bitch is putting us on.
Motherfucker.